And now it's time to talk about the first Purge. This is a prequel to all the Purge films, fourth one in the franchise, and it's the last one that's been released so far. They are making another one called The Forever Purge, which is supposed to come out later this year, but we'll see about that. But yeah, the first Purge was released by Universal Pictures July 4th, 2018, produced by Jason Blum and Michael Bay, and it was produced and written by James DeMonaco, who's done all the other Purge films. And this one was directed by Gerard McMurray, who is also only has a handful of other films he's done, like Burning Sands, Something Like a Business, and Spicy Mac Project. It's had a budget of $13 million and it had a box office earnings of $137.1 million. So obviously they're going to keep this franchise around. So the first Purge is a prequel, so you get to see how the founding fathers, came up with the idea and try to put it on, as it starts as an experiment in one, I think it's Staten Island that it actually develops, and where it becomes the testing ground to see what a purge is. And they have some interesting little technology and stuff like that, where they have these contacts that they put in, and so the people who are doing the experiment can see when the purgers start killing and stuff like that. They can see it right up and personal and see how effective this idea is. And of course, it doesn't go as planned. There's always a lot of people against it and people for it, but all in all, people are hesitant. Most people just treat it as a big party. So some naive members of the company that's trying to test out this purge idea sends in enforcements to make it seem like it's a success, and actually corrupts the decision, and obviously we know the outcome. But overall, this is a fun little prequel. It does take a little while to get going, but it does give you a good foundation for the characters. The characters are pretty well fleshed out in this film. Most of them are good and caring, and you could root for. You kind of know it's kind of predictable now. You can tell who's going to survive and who's not, but there is a lot of good comic relief with some of the characters as well. And overall, this is a really interesting thriller. I wouldn't really call this one a horror film. They do have some creepy moments in it with some cool makeup and interesting masks and stuff, but it's not as much as the other ones. And the violence is pretty good, but it's contained to Staten Island in New York, so they obviously don't have a big playing field or anything like that, like in the other films. But so it's a little more contained, but there's a little more realism to it, like gangs sticking together and stuff like that, and looking out for one another, families looking out for one another. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. Now the mercenaries, they're there to get under your skin and piss you off and stuff, and that's exactly what it did. For me, I thought that was a good one, but it was pretty standard and predictable for the most part, but it's a good little popcorn flick nonetheless. It's still fun to watch if you like the other ones and stuff like that. And they did it a decent direction, but it's definitely middle ground. It's good to turn on if you have nothing to do and check it out, or if you love the other ones and you want to see how it starts, check it out. But yeah, definitely you don't have to go out of your way to hunt it down or anything like that. So first Purge was a good way to show how it started, and but where are they going to go from here, who knows, because we already know the outcome from the other film. So the first Purge is interesting, a little bit dark, a little bit creepy, pretty violent, pretty interesting, but with some surprisingly good characters. So definitely check this one out. It's pretty good thriller wise, I'd say. So with that all being said, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. It's pretty much middle ground, and but I like the realism to it more than how elaborate some of the other ones were. It was pretty controlled and contained and base and pretty much mundane. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Anyways, there's a trailer link down below if you haven't heard of it or you want to check it out. That's linked down there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. I always post clips and films I'm going to review in the future on my story down below. It's linked down below. So yeah, I usually also hide the film and a hashtag, film title and a hashtag, and put the subgenre film in there too. So if it's something you're not interested in, you're aware of it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of this film down below. Did you like it? Do you think it was pretty cool? Let me know what you thought of it. Also, let me know what your favorite Purge film is down below. I'd love to know that. And also, if you have any films that you want me to review in the future that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. Also, if you have any horror franchises or any film franchises that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too as well. And I'll try to get to them. So, yeah, and also make sure you subscribe because you never know what the hell I'm going to talk about next, especially now. So, now that the Purge films are completed. So, yeah, I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to watch next. So, yeah, I don't even know. So, till the next one, I guess I'll see you all then. Watch out for those silly purgers thinking it's Halloween and stuff that are causing all the mayhem. And I guess I'll see you in the next review. So, cheers.